Hi there, I'm Andre from Peak Motorcycles and I'm here at EICMA 2024. I'm here at the Suzuki stand. Now, if you've seen my Suzuki coverage from previous years, I'll be honest, I've struggled to get excited about what Suzuki have come out with. Now, whether that is the 230 kilo new V-Strom 800 or the 25th anniversary Hayabusa. And it's great they've been making the Busa for 25 years. But it was a work of engineering back then, still is. But yeah, I kind of felt like it was getting a little bit old. Now, this year, there have been plenty of rumours around about the new replacement for the DRZ4S, and it's here. So I will show you everything on the stand, but I think the bike that I'm most excited about, and actually probably going to be one of my bikes of the show this year, is the new Suzuki DRZ4S is the trail bike, and SM is the super motard. So yeah, this is going to be really cool. I will show you everything else as well, but I'm delighted to see that Suzuki are doing something as cool as this. And here you go, this is the new Suzuki DRZ4S. Now, while it looks a bit like the old one, and as you can see, they still have ladies on their bikes, very much like they might have done in the 70s and 80s. Come on, Suzuki, you can do better. Yeah, I'll just give you a very quick look at it. There will be a spec sheet, which I will publish a link to, but as you can see, it is liquid cooled. It does have that single LED headlamp at the front. It does still have that kind of almost reminiscent of the old DRZ400 look about it. You can see a remote reservoir in there for the rear suspension. You can see the ABS rotors on there, so it does have switchable ABS for the back, ABS for the front. Other than that, I can't quite get a glimpse of the dash in there, but if I can find one on another bike, I will show you. Yeah, I mean, it just looks the business, it really does. Oh, maybe I can actually step up here. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, just to give you a view of the top of the bike there, the seat looks very much like, well, the old DRZ. What they did say in the promo stuff was that it does come with selectable riding modes. It does have traction control. I know a few people had asked about, would you really get an electronics package on a bike like this? But, as I'm sure you'll agree, it is really nice to have something like this coming out in the dual sport market. Just having a look down the left side of the bike, as you can see, it's still very easy to work on. It's got that exhaust at the front. I'm guessing the cat is probably embedded within that chunk up there. Looks like it's got LED turn signals as well. Right, now I'll give you a look at the DRZ4SM. This is the super motard version. It's kind of similar, different wheel sizes, slightly different styling that's on there. This one is in the blue. As you can see, it's got that much bigger rotor for the front disc. Other than that, broadly similar, as you would expect. But yeah, it's so nice to see one of the big manufacturers actually investing in these sorts of bikes once again. To give you another look at the DRZ4SM from up here. So here we are. This is the new Suzuki DRZ4S. I think that looks pretty amazing. As I look at it, I'm not allowed to sit on it, but I can see the dash up here. I mean, everything. Yeah, I just love it. Pretty small tank, I'm sure Shojimus will do something like that. But looking at everything that's around it, this is what we've been waiting for. These are the sort of dual sport bikes that we really want to have coming out. So all the other manufacturers, take note. I think Suzuki are on to winner here, and I can already tell this is probably going to be my bike of the show for 2024. Now, I know I really came here for the DR4S, but I should also show you what else they have. These have been shown before, if you want to check out my video from last year, but here we have the V-Strom DE in the blue and yellow. Also done up here in the grey and yellow. I mean, I think they're fine. They're just not really my sort of thing, I suppose. I know some people have gone a long way on them. If you ever checked out Lavi and Ollie, I know they went all the way around the world, 2 up on a V-Strom. Here we have the standard V-Stroms, so not the DE version, the more sort of road-focused version. Again, very solid bikes. That one's a standard. I think this one here in the red is the SE. Nicely finished. They've got the big crash bars. This one has the plastic luggage on the back, coming up and over the seat. Nice big TFT dash. Here we have the RMZ dirt bikes. That's a 450, and then in there we have the 250. Here we have the V-Strom 1050 DE. So this is the bigger version. They do the 1050 and the 800, and it's available both in this rather nice sort of bluey, silvery grey colour. And then black in the middle, and then this Suzuki yellow, blue and black over here. Here we have the V-Strom 650, which is the more road focused. I think it's a V-twin hidden away in there, rather than the parallel twin that's in the bigger V-Strom. Up here at the back of the stand we have all the different colours of the DRZ4S. So this one is actually accessorised up a little bit. So it's got the fork guards on down there, the hand guards fitted. If I come up over the seat, there's even a little luggage rack. For those of you out there who make equipment, you can see it's got those two mounting points around the seat, and then it looks like some rubber mountings up on top. It's well inboard of the back of the bike though. So come down here, I can also show you what it looks like in the grey plastics with kind of that sort of orange highlights. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think the yellow one is still the one for me. In the Super Motard, we've got two versions. We've got the white, and then down here at the end we have the blue. I won't dwell on these, but we do have the two Suzuki race bikes. I mean, they really are absolutely incredible in terms of the engineering prowess that goes into these. Yeah, that really is something else. I don't know, it always feels like, because I've come here for the DRZ4S, that even looking at these wonders of engineering, I'm still excited about a small capacity dirt bike. Coming down this side we have the SV650, which I know many people learn on in the UK. It's very compact. At approximately the same size we have the GSX-125. Somebody had asked me about the Katana, so I can show you as much as possible about the Katana that we have here. I know they're a bit of a Marmite bike for anyone that gets that cultural reference. I quite like them. I know they were iconic in the 80s, and I think Suzuki did a pretty good job of smartening that up. And I must admit, over the last few years where I've maybe struggled to get excited about any of the new bikes from Suzuki, apologies guys, I do like what they've done with the Katana, especially the shape of that front headlamp, which while it is reminiscent of the bikes from that era, it's certainly very much a modern bike with that stubby back end coming up and over the bikes, and that Katana logo right there in the middle. So up here, I think these were new for last year. We've got the GSX-8R, sort of like partly faired, the GSX-S 950 without the fairing, those double lights at the front. The GSX-S GT, which is the sports tourer, which I really do like. Everybody seems to be going for these double lights these days, but I think as a sports tourer, that really is up there as one of the choices. You know, it's got that super smooth Japanese fore, nice ergonomics for long days of riding, and that super bright, super clear TFT screen there. Just two more over there, which is the GSX-S 1000. And then the last but by no means least is the 8S. Now I know I mentioned them before, but they have the same three bikes again here. This one definitely in Suzuki Blue in the GT. Yeah, that's probably one of my bikes of choice that's here, and I really do like those. Then the GSX-S 1000, and then lastly the 8S in the silver. So for the last two to show you, these were new last year, the GSX-X GX in both the red and the blue. A bit more of an upright riding position than the others, but they've got, I think, the electronic suspension on them, and really, teched up to the max. This is still hidden away in here, but of course they have a Hayabusa. Last year was their 25th anniversary. This year they're not making a big deal about it. I mean, they are what they are. They are enormous. It is a rocket ship. They are 25 years old, and they kind of look it. I mean, the styling I think has gone by a bit, but still respect to Suzuki for producing such a machine in the first place. So that is it. That is my video from the Suzuki stand here at EICMA 2024. Really impressed with the DRZ4S. That's probably my bike for a channel next year if I can get hold of one. Yeah, really great to see that, and to see that Suzuki are doing something that's a bit different to what other people are doing, and hopefully for the trail riding community, this really is a breath of fresh air. I will get the full specs about the bike. I'll put them in the description. But for now, I hope that's been interesting and useful, and maybe I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.